Okay, so Whitney's sister tells them that they like Yemen for her, and that they like how he sticks up for her, and just to focus on him and not the drama. Belle comes back out and she asks Whitney how she still looks bothered, and she asks Whitney how her video visit went, and she told her it was good. So Helena gets a video call from Meg, and she's telling her that she's doing well on the show, and that this is her experience, the experience she should have gotten on their season, and how she likes Carrington and he's good for her. And I'm like, Meg, I don't think Meg has a good picker. So her her saying that Harrington is, or is it, or Carrington is good for Helena, I don't know, because I don't think he is. But again, Meg was going through all that on her season with Dijon, so, and I guess they're on and off now. Anyway, Lucinda, it was Lucinda and her friend, her best friend. I could barely stand that conversation because I couldn't understand anything they were saying. They were so high pitched and all. They were so happy to see each other. You couldn't understand what they were saying. At least I couldn't. But for the most part, they like Sean. So the guys come back and the girls tell them they had calls from, or yeah, calls from home. Lucinda was telling Sean about how everyone was basically, the girls were getting told to drop the drama. And she said, we know we need to drop the drama, even though nobody said that to Lucinda, but she's talking about the other girls, and how upset Jessie was about what her dad said. But Lucinda did say, we all know we need to stop and it should be in the past. Belle was telling Harrison that what her dad said, and then she said that her mom liked him and she doesn't like anyone. I'm still surprised they like him, and also the girl from his season, the girl that he left with, all that drama. Apparently, they broke up, and she's word on the street is she's surprised he's on the show because they were supposed to work things out, and then he went on the show. So, you know. I mean, but I'm not surprised if that's true. I'm not surprised because Harrison does not give, he's not giving a relationship material. I don't understand why. That's why it's throwing me off that she said her mom likes him. He looks surprised that her mom likes him when she told him that. Leanne tells Scott this picture of Scott, but anyway, Leanne tells Scott that what her friend said about him being right about the 70/30, and also she told him that what Belle said about him getting in her DMs after they leave there. This look on his face, but he was like, "Why would I do that? If I wanted to be with her, I could be with her now." Anyway, like I said, if Scott got out and he did go into her DMs, I think Belle would entertain it. He tells her he doesn't want anyone else, and she tells him the same. I thought they were going to close off, but they didn't. Yeaman cracks me up. He was like, I'm glad Whitney was saying, my sister likes you. And he was like, she said, that's a big thing. And he said, yeah, I'm glad she likes your boy. Whitney looks pretty here. I like this hair on her. I just like that picture. These two talk, and she was saying how her family likes him, and he was like, that's nice. And then she made a comment about him coming to the UK. I don't know his reaction. I mean, I think he likes her, but the way he reacted was weird to me. It was almost like, okay, I guess I'll go. It was weird, but anyway, am I the only one that's wondering what Elin thinks of all this? These two talk, and he's trying to cheer her up, and he finally kisses her. I mean, it was awkward going in, but yeah, they finally have a snog. She says he's the only one who's been able to cheer her up. They all get ready for bed. Now, Belle, what did your daddy tell you about kissing in bed? So, they next is voting for your favorite couple, and the least favorite couple will get booted off. So I'm trying to figure out who's going to be the least favorite. I mean, maybe Tommy and Jesse, just because they probably don't have a lot of votes. maybe I just can't think of who's gonna go home, who's gonna be dumped. But anyway, we'll find out soon enough. All right. Until next time.